Take a step, feel the ground beneath your feet. Now, imagine that same step feels like carrying a backpack filled with bricks. Every breath you take presses down on your chest. Buildings strain under their own weight. Birds fight to stay in the air. And your own body, it's slowly being crushed by an invisible hand. This isn't a science fiction movie. This is the Earth. If gravity were just twice as strong, what would happen to us, to nature, to technology, to civilization itself, if the very force that holds us to the ground turned against us? Today, we're diving deep into the hidden world of gravity, exploring what life on a heavier Earth would look like, and whether we could survive it. Let's start with the basics. Gravity isn't just the thing that makes apples fall. It's the invisible glue of the universe. Here on Earth, gravity accelerates objects downward at about 9.8 meters per second squared. That's the force you feel every time you walk, jump, or drop your phone. Now, double that, 19.6 meters per second squared. Every movement, every structure, every living thing suddenly faces twice the weight it was built for. Your body is an engineering marvel. Bones, muscles, organs, all working in balance with Earth's pull. But with double gravity, that balance shatters. Bones would bend and fracture under constant strain. Muscles would struggle just to keep you upright. Even a short walk would feel like running a marathon. Your heart would have to pump harder to push blood upward, risking heart failure. And your lungs? Breathing would feel like inhaling through a heavy weight on your chest. In short, you'd feel twice as heavy all the time. Most people wouldn't even survive childhood in a world like this. Unless evolution found a way, we're just stuck in the same old rut. Nature would also bend under this heavy weight. Trees wouldn't grow tall. They'd stay short and thick to avoid collapsing. Birds might never evolve flight at all. Wings simply couldn't generate enough lift. Insects would shrink. Gravity would limit their size even more than oxygen already does. Even the oceans would feel it. Tides pulled stronger, waves crashing harder, coastlines reshaped. Picture a world of stubby forests, flightless creatures, and stormy seas. A planet that feels heavier in every possible way. And what about us? Humans, the builders. Architecture. Skyscrapers? Impossible. Buildings would be squat and wide, like bunkers pressed into the earth. Transportation. Cars and trains could still work, but air travel? Forget it. Airplanes would never leave the runway. Rockets? Twice the gravity means more fuel, more cost, more impossibility. Space exploration might never happen. Daily life. Simple tasks like carrying groceries or climbing stairs would be exhausting. Sports would be completely different. Imagine basketball with jumps measured in inches, or soccer, where players collapse from fatigue after a minute. Civilization as we know it would be forced to evolve smaller, slower, closer to the ground. But humans are stubborn survivors. Could we adapt? Over generations, yes. Our bodies would evolve to be shorter, stockier, and massively muscular. Society would prize strength and endurance over speed and agility. Cities might be built underground for structural support. Technology would lean into robotics and exoskeletons, making machines our second skeleton. We might look back on light gravity Earth, the way we look at legends of giants, a fantasy world where people leapt high and touched the stars. Now here's the twist. Earth doesn't just spin in isolation. Double gravity would affect everything. Orbit, atmosphere, even the moon. Tides would rip stronger, earthquakes more violent, volcanoes more active. And this isn't just a heavier life. It's a heavier planet, reshaping itself under the relentless pull of its own force. So what would it really be like if gravity doubled? Well, unless you're a short, muscular, underground-dwelling human with lungs of steel, probably not great. What do you think? Would we adapt into super-strong humans? Or would Earth just crush us back into the dust? If this journey into a heavier reality pulled you in, give that like button a hit harder than gravity itself, and subscribe for more other possibilities that bend, twist, and sometimes crush the world as you know it. Until next time, stay grounded and be thankful it's not twice as heavy